welcome to Review from the Opposition with Henry Morgan, speaking to Ben Woodcock again from the Wednesday Week podcast. Ben, imagine that I didn't have iFollow and was not able to be at the game yesterday. What was it like from a Sheffield Wednesday perspective? What was your take on the victory for Millwall and indeed the scoreline?
Yeah, I mean, first half we would have been fairly happy with it if we hadn't to give the soft penalty away from our perspective. Poor one to give away. We started quite well. I thought we did have it on the back foot. Yeah, we got the early goal. Maybe should have capitalised and created more chances and tried to get ourselves further in front. And ultimately, yeah, that cost us when we give a silly penalty away and then just capitulate in the second half.
I thought, yeah, I mean, genuinely, the first half hour, I was ramping myself up to come on here today and do a bit of a rant, actually. A bit of a, do you know what? I've defended Rowett, I've defended the team, X, Y, Z. I've done, I've come out with statistic after statistic as to why we should keep doing what we're doing. But my frustration was that in that first half, we looked like a Sunday League side. Millwall, for the first 35 minutes yesterday, looked like a Sunday League football club. A bunch of individuals never played each other. Kiefenfeld kicking the ball 40 metres up into the air, probably got snow on it coming down. Just absolutely disillusioned. And Sheffield Wednesday looked in complete control, I thought.
Yeah, I can only really agree. I mean, we felt in control. I think one of the journalists that follows the Wednesday game said that his exact words, I think 3 minutes before we give the penalty away, was Millwall have been disgraceful. I don't want to jinx it, but I can see Wednesday bagging hatful.
Yeah.
and then everything changed. So yeah, as we've said, we're game and yeah, game 2 halves really.
And Ben, I mean, my feeling was if we didn't score before half time, genuinely, I think could be the turning point of our season. To be honest with you, I mean, we'll live to see whether that's true or not. But if we didn't score before half time, you would have soaked up pressure in the second half, hit us on the break. You brought on Rhodes quite late on. I'm always, Jordan Rhodes, what a player to come off the bench. Yeah, interesting. What do you think happened in the second half from a Sheffield Wednesday perspective? Because we obviously created more chances, but it didn't feel like the scoreline of 3-0 in that second half was justified. What do you think?
It's a tough one. I think it just started really to just build the pressure on us. I think Kieran Westwood made a couple of really good saves before.
Yeah, top quality saves.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Yeah. I think
2 of them, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago you'd have probably banked on him saving your second and third goal as well. But that's where we are. The third goal, especially, I can't lay too much blame at Westwood. I mean, it's just a freak goal that will never ever happen again. I don't think in the same manner it did. I don't know. It didn't even seem to take a bobble or anything. But no way was he ever going for goal with that. He didn't even look at goal. I don't think.
It's a cross, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It's a cross. So yeah, it's just one of them things. And then the final goal just tops it off for us. Really, just a really, really poor second half display.
Yeah, and I think it's quite funny following Millwall is even when we were 3-1 up, I was like, unless we get a fourth, this isn't safe. Like I could see you for those last 20 minutes coming back into the game, but yeah, no, it didn't happen. Did you have any players that really stood out for you, either for Sheffield Wednesday or for Millwall?
I think in terms of Millwall, I think Marlon Romeo played well down your right hand side. I think it caused Matt Penny a few problems in the first half, which probably was part of the reasoning to bring Matt Penny off at half time. But from a Wednesday perspective, Callum Patterson really grabbing another goal, and just causing problems really in the first half. Didn't really get much service or opportunity to show anything in the second half. But yeah, it's got to be a positive that he's now got, I think, 5 in his last 8 or something, 5 in his last 9 or something. So he's on a really good run. And for us, it's more about just bouncing back. We've got Wickham on Tuesday night, so for us, it's about bouncing back and just try to get as many points as we can to keep ourselves up.
I thought certainly in the first half, is it Kachunga had a good number 45 for those who maybe don't know who I'm talking about. I thought he had a very solid first half. I know he was substituted, wasn't he, late on? But... Yeah,
for Road. But yeah, I agree. I think I'm not his biggest fan, but I think the last 2 or 3 weeks he's put in quite a few really good performances. And yeah, the first half yesterday, setting up the goal for Callum Patterson, and yeah, he's very busy. Yeah, I think he's played. He is another one that probably stood out yesterday.
Well, listen, good luck from all at the Den for the rest of your season.
You too.
I hope that your form picks up again as it did coming into this game. As I said, I felt like you were probably the informed team in the Championship, actually coming down to the Den yesterday. But again, we see the volatility and just the challenge of the Championship.
Indeed, yeah.
On at home for a number of games, all of a sudden comes out with a 4-1 victory.
Yeah.
Anyway, so good luck, and look forward to hopefully speaking to you next season.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. So we've heard from Ben, and now we roll on to the game against Reading next weekend. A difficult fixture at the Medeski. Team on, a fair run of form, undefeated, as Millwall are now in their last 5 league games. With they got 3 wins out of 5 in their last few league games. So we've got to go to the Medeski. We've been playing well away from home. We've been playing well against some of those teams at the top of the league as well. So I think it's really important that we kick on from the performance yesterday. As I said, the turning point, hopefully, for our season, getting that 4-1 victory at home, shaking that particular monkey off our back and making sure that we can go on and basically have a positive end to our season and try and push on for the playoffs, which we're now 10 points off and about 8 points off relegation, so almost bang in the middle of the table. Look forward to doing another review next week with somebody from Reading and doing a review on Sunday. Until then.